Oh my God, oh my God, if I die, I'm the legend. When they lay me down.
Hello guys and girls, and today I'll be talking and reviewing Blue Dragon on level 40. I will explain why I think this is the must-have for medium and high tier spenders, and I'll be going through cost of it and comparing it to the T5 commanders, maxing one SS troop appearance, and what actual benefits that are unique you have from him. So let's start with essence needed. For egg you need 5, whelp 1 you need 45, whelp 2 you need 100, drake 1 you need 200, drake 2 you need 350, young 1 you need 600, young 2 you need 800, adult 1 you need 1000, and adult 2 you need 1500, and this is where you stop. You reach level 35 or level 40 when you fully fed it, and in total you need 4600 essences. That translates to 46,000 BDs, and as you can see, maxing out T5 Commander cost us 55,000 VDs, and maxing one SS troop appearance cost us 33,000 BDs. So, as you can see, for me, the clear winner is the Dragon on level 40. Then I would say SS troop appearance wins, and in the last, if you're on a budget, you don't really want at this meta, you don't really want to have a T5 commander that's not awakened. Only benefit you have from it is the tavern, and that's pretty much it. You can also use it maybe in rebel leaders if it's Danny, and in elite trial stuff that like that, but that's not really important. So this is the cost, and as you can see, it's not that expensive to get. But then you will probably ask, oh, if it's so good and if it's not expensive compared to others, why don't we see much of it? There is a simple reason why. Every week, you know when our SS troop appearances are coming. You know when our T5 commanders are coming. You have discount codes. You have this and that. But Blue Dragon essences come only once a month, and they were on sale just once. And we got a new pack that costs 200 BDs for 50 essences. So for 100 essences, you will need 400 BDs, which is extremely good offer compared to other stuff in game, of course. So, like I said, this video is for the medium and high tier spenders, and I have clearly stated at the start, I think this is the best thing you can get in the game. And now we will go through benefits of the Blue Dragon to level 40. First of all, Glory of Combats gives you 20% total attack plus 5 skill slots. I mean, 5 skill slots you have on level 40. You can get more, but we are reviewing level 40. So, Glory of Combat increases your total attack by 20% in only in the rallies where Rally Initiator is leading the rally, if that makes sense. So when you're making a rally or doing a solo, this will give you 20% total attack. But, Haji, why did you wrote or even 30%? Because we have Dragon Blessings on the second tier, you have this, which will Advanced Blessing, which will boost your Blue Dragon total attack by additional 10%. So when you combine it with 20, it's 30% total attack. But you will say, okay, it's 30% total attack, but we will lose one skill slot. Yeah, you will. And guess what? It's even better that you will lose one, and I'll explain why. This is the first uh, dragon, and as you can see, 6 skill slots, right? Let's say I lose the infantry attack bonus 10%. And then what will happen? I will have 5 skill slots, but I'll lose only 10%. I mean, if you have better skills, then it's not so good, but I'm using this example. You'll get 20% total attack. So I would gladly trade 20% of total attack for this skill to not have it. And even bigger plus is, for example, if you have this skill, your people who are joining your rally can only give you 50% more infantry attack. After that, it's capped. But if you don't have it, and other people send dragons who have infantry attack bonus, you will anyway get that 60% infantry attack and that additional 20 or 30% total attack from blue dragon. So you will actually start using your level 40 blue dragon instead of your first or second dragon. So it will actually start to be your first dragon to solo and rally attack. So let's go on the second scale, agile. One of the in like the most I cannot say insane, but probably that's the right word. Insane skill. Just the sheer marching speed, rally, and army size you get from this skill is insane. So passive, you get 30k army size and 60k rally size. Let's compare this to castle exteriors. Let's say you get, if you're looking at the older SS castle exteriors, you get 10k army size and 10k rally size, right? So you need probably 3 times these skills, and each costs 10k BDs. They can cost even higher if you're unlucky with the wheel, but that's 30k BDs just for whole army size of this passive and half of the rally size. It's insane how much you get for with all other things. So and also you can those castle exteriors you can save. You have not that recruitment pass, and you get the City of Titans, I think it's called, that will give you that, so you don't have to really actually uh, use your black diamonds. But this is just the most insane part. This is just a passive. With the active, an additional 30k and 90k, it goes down to 110k, but with 50% army size, it goes to 240k additional troops in a rally, or 90k additional troops when soloing. That's huge. That's huge. That's if even if you're having 900k, if you're max whale or if you have 900k and you use this, I mean you have this dragon and you use agile, you get 10% boost on army size. That's insanely huge. And you know what's the best? It works in the Glorious Battle when you activate this skill. It works in SOV. So in SOV, you just from using active, you get 45,000 army size. That's a 1.5 slot in refinement of army size on gold. It's insane boost, not counting the rally side. It works in Alliance Conquest. It works almost everywhere. I only don't know does it work in Ultimate Tournament. I think it doesn't, but in everything else it works. Only let's say down parties, it lasts only 30 minutes, and it has cooldown of 8 hours. Or does it? If you get this, it reduces your cooldown to even further, to 4 hours, and you can use it more and more. And I cannot emphasize how this skill is so good. Like I cannot even describe. If you compare it to the SS troop appearances, you will get what 50k rally size for maxing one, and you will get probably around 20%, 20%, 23% total attack from maxing one if you go for a water dancer, for example. But wait, you get 20 or even 30% total attack bonus here, and you get rally size from here, and you'll probably get total health and total defense, but around 15% if I'm right. So those for 30k army size, and that's just passive. That's not even active, and we didn't even go to devastate or blockade yet. So that's why I think this is so must have for medium and high tier spenders. After this, surely your SS troop appearances. And even if you're done with that, then of course, if you're still investing in the game, get that commander also. But this is hugely important. And we haven't got to the best thing yet. So the third thing, devastate. For two battles, enemy troops will die instantly from blue dragon attack, and you have 35% chance to render them unable to attack for 4 seconds. So this is also a good skill, but I would say in these out of these four, this is the worst one because first of all you have to activate it. This one is passive, this one is passive, and we'll talk about blockade. That's just another story. But you have to activate it to have any benefit from it. Also works in Alliance Conquest, works in a Glorious Battle. It's just additional buff to your Blue Dragon. It's nice kill, but it's not good as Agile or Blockade. So now let's go to the probably thing that are everybody waiting for and wanting and fearing of and everything. It's the blockade. So this skill blockades the target enemy castle for 12 minutes when used. Blockade castles will be unable to use random transfer and precise transfer. Also, you're reducing their training speed by 10% and healing speed by 20%. This skill has cooldown of 8 hours. So as you can see, it can go to 30 minutes, but we are reviewing level 40 version. Or level 35, you just need to get your dragon to adult 2 to get the blockade. So you need to unlock adult dragon 2 to get it. You don't have to level it up to level 40, but you can still use it. So this skill, it's insanely powerful, insanely useful. It's just too unique to pass on out. So you get all that army size, all that rally size, all that total attack while using your blue dragon, and you get little bonus with devastate, and you get the blockade. I think this is just must have. Blockade, everybody knows what it is. On higher tier plays like max accounts and high tier alliances, the more they have, the more like harder it is to deal with them. If you're mid or high tier spender and you're trying to get this, I think honestly you should, because it's really hard to deal with. People who are not that skilled or experienced at PvP will get lost when they get blockaded. They won't have any idea what to do. They will panic. You will use that. It's insanely good. Even if cooldown is 8 hours, that's 3 times per KVK. So 3 times per KVK is, or if you're having invaders, blocking them, and if they are not that experienced, they are gonna get killed by you. Also, it's the way to save rally speed up. So when you blockade them, you port next to them and rally them, or even you don't have to rally them. Somebody else stronger than you can rally them. This skill is insanely. It can work as a. It's useful if you're a rally lead. It's useful if you're zero castle. It's useful if you're in a small alliance, small kingdom. It's useful if you're in the big alliance, big kingdom. like it's never enough of the blockades because the duration is so small, but yet so huge, if that makes sense. For example, for you, 30 minutes is just like nothing, but or 12, let's say 12 because you're reviewing level 40. 12 minutes is nothing. That's two rallies. But two rallies are more than enough to kill or at least scare your opponent. They have to empty, maybe you can catch them out, coordinate with your alliance. And if you're in bigger alliance and you combine this multiple, like you have invader, you blockade him, and he just bubbles or somebody somehow avoids it and then starts wrecking your hive somehow, thinking that he's safe, but you blockade him again, and then even though it's blockade, he went through one already, he gets surprised because nobody expects, I explained why, so much of this skill because it's hard to get compared to other stuff, and it's so useful, it's so surprising, insanely good. Like if you ever got blockaded, you know how hard it is to deal with that if your enemy knows what they are doing. So I cannot emphasize also with agile and blockade how good these two skills are. So I would rank these skills blockade surely first, like insanely good skin first. Agile would be second. I would say Glory of the Combats with Blessings bonus, so it goes up to 30% will be third. And Devastate, even it's a good skill, I would put it at fourth place. Just it doesn't matter you will use all of them, but just you know what will be your what you are aiming for. You are aiming for this blockade. As you can see, you don't even if you get it from 0 to 40 or 35 instantly. I still use agile, and as you can see, I'll remove the max one on my current level. I think it's Yang 2. It still gives me a lot of army size and lot of rallied army size expansion. It's really nice, and I'm not using it as my first dragon until I reach level 40. But after that, it's a big power spike. You can easier deal with invaders. You'll do much better in KVK with that blockade, additional total attack from your dragon, and stuff like that. So this was my honest review. Just like I said, my opinion. Not everybody agrees with me, but that's what I think about this feature, and I hope you have enjoyed my video, and see you again, guys. Bye.